name. So just type that in there, satisfaction by airline name. We're just making more charts on the fly here with natural language to fill up our dashboard. So satisfaction by airline name, please type that in there. Once you press enter, it's gonna come up to a screen like this. Make sure your satisfaction survey is selected and just click use. Now, once you guys have that chart in there, please go to the bottom left of the screen. It's going to be a little circle that has a 1010. Please click on that. That's going to be another way to do the same thing. We're going to see all the columns in our data set. Now we can scroll down. We're going to click on satisfaction. And we're going to control click another variable. So click satisfaction and then control click on destination state as well. Make sure it says 2 of them are selected. So just scroll down, satisfaction, and then control click destination state as well. Click on add. So our map is going to be added to our dashboard, and we can just quickly rearrange these. We'll just drag it down over here. Yeah, so the way the drag and drop works is it's going to be freeform. So if I take this, I can put it anywhere. But if you want it to expand to fill that section of the dashboard, you just go over to this blue box and it's going to fill up that entire quadrant. Let's go ahead and add one more chart. So please go back to this dial, 1010. We're going to scroll back down. We're going to click on satisfaction and type of travel. So control click these 2 together as well. Click on add. We'll have that in there. It'll be right up over here. Now once this is uploaded, you're gonna click on this icon at the end over here. This is how we change the chart type. So if we have a graph over here, we don't want to keep it a graph, we want to put something else. Click on the chart, click on this option over here. This is going to change the chart types. Then you're going to click on more to see all of the different options we have. And you'll scroll down and find the radial. So find the radial chart type, please. I will do that again for you guys. So you're going to go over here, you're going to go to the visualization options. You're going to click on more and then scroll down until you find the radial. Once the radial is in there, what we'll do is we're going to quickly rearrange this. So just drag this into the box over here, and then let's expand this so it's easier to read. So we did, we went over here, we went scroll down to satisfaction, and then we clicked on destination state as well. Destination state and satisfaction. Satisfaction. Yeah. So now guys, we're going to do that again for the last chart type. So let's go ahead and let's make satisfaction by, let's go ahead and pick out any one of these. We'll do satisfaction by age range. So control click satisfaction and age range. We'll throw that in here. And it's actually going to show up behind this chart. So we'll just quickly rearrange these. So for those of you that missed that last step, we went to satisfaction, and age range. And we made this chart that we see here. And now for the last step, guys, we're gonna take our data set from the bottom over here, this tab that you see, and we're gonna click and drag that up just a little bit so you can see we have our entire data set down here if you want to reference it. We're gonna take the age column, so just click on age, click it, hold, drag and drop it on top of the map. So take your age column, click, hold, and drag it on top of the map. Then we can bring this back down. And now you can see our dashboard is created. We can also change different settings. For example, if you want to quickly just change the options, the style, the colors, etc. We can play around with a lot of that as well. We can make our dashboard light, dark, etc. Lots of different options we can play around with here. We can also add custom text, custom videos, pictures. We can create custom charts from scratch. So if you want to make a specific chart, you can open it up from here. You can create those as well. Now what we're going to do is to show you guys how the interactivity works is everyone please go on the map and click on California. And you will see everything update based on just California data, etc. Whichever states you click. So please play around with the interactivity there. You can also do it with these radials. So guys, this was just to very quickly give you guys a quick overview, how to explore, how to predict, where do you guys need to click, especially for the dashboard, how to drag and drop, make new charts, etc. This is a very high level. We didn't go into that much detail. We only had half hour. Usually a workshop like this to go in detail, step by step, takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. So again, this is just a quick overview. We're done the workshop at this point. If there's any more questions, I will take that. I will take those questions before we end the session here today. Yeah? Pardon?
Where do we go to learn more?
I can answer that. So using the same data set that you've used here today, the satisfaction data set, you can look at a course on how to do this all again in Watson Analytics. A course with videos and basically going step-by-step videos on Big Data University. If you type in Watson in the search bar, you'll find a course called Watson Analytics Fundamentals. And it'll go through how to do everything that you saw here today and even more.
Yeah, so I want to show you guys a couple more things just to get your minds thinking about what can be used for. So I have some other dashboards that I've made for other projects I've worked on. Like for example, I took all the New York collision data from online. It's an open data set. I've uploaded it. I've made a quick dashboard based on that collision data. So you can see here I have different charts, different variables, etc. This is all data from that data set. And now the interactivity here is very cool because if I click on the Bronx, we can see the reason for these collisions in the Bronx. The major is a driver inattention, the time of day, how many people injured, how many people killed. Let's look at Bronx ambulances. So we can see 31 people were injured by Bronx ambulances, 0 were killed. These are the times of days for the collisions. And again, you can really have fun with a lot of this interactivity. Let's look at bicycle collisions. So it looks like we had 160 people that had collisions with bikes on the street, and 1 person was actually killed. Fire trucks, 37 collisions, all the reasons, etc. You can look at different boroughs, different vehicle types. This interactivity is really fun. You'll definitely want to check this out. I encourage you guys to all just to find some fun data sets you're interested in, play around with it. For example, I use Watson Analytics a lot for fantasy sports. I take soccer data online, I throw it into the tool, I figure out which players play well in which stadiums against which teams, which picks I should make next week, etc. So find something interesting, something you like, play around with it, and you'll be surprised with the results you get. Yep. Pardon?
What tool
So this is only for structured data. If you want to deal with unstructured data, you want to look at something like Watson Explorer.
Question?
And that last dashboard that we did,
Yeah.
is that now, like, do we have to actually physically save that, or is that was the one thing I was kind of wondering?
Yeah, so this dashboard that we made, you want to just click Save here in the top left,
Yeah,
and it would save as a new tile on your home page, so you could go ahead and open it up anytime.
okay, cool,
Yeah.
thank you, yes.
Yeah. So just to put things into comparison, so one of our biggest competitors is Tableau, etc. These kind of companies. They took 7 years to reach the point which we only took 1 year to take. So that is, we have 1 million users registered in just under 1 year, and all of our competitors took them multiple years to get to that point. So that really puts into comparison how fast Watson Analytics is catching on. People are using it. It's getting very popular, and it's only a year and 2 months old at this point. Yeah, we also, if you guys want an in-depth Watson Analytics workshop, we do come on site to wherever you are, and we'll do a full day, 3 to 4 hour workshop where we will take some sample data like we saw here today. We will go step by step on every step on how to use the tool, and that is something if you want to talk about, just find me later and we can discuss that.
Oh yes, March 15th. Yes, in Toronto, we're doing. Well, it's very similar. We're doing it.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on March 15th, we're doing the same workshop at Ryerson downtown. So if you guys want to come again, maybe just sit in, watch the same presentation, same demo. We're going to be going through the same situation as well.
Question?
Is this same as Tuesday last Tuesday?
Yeah, the one that got canceled last week,
Yeah.
that is the one we're doing March 15th now. It's the same thing, yeah.
New data architecture product, you can do this, that's all these courses.
It's totally separate. Watson Analytics is its own entity, it's separate.
So one last thing. So do remember we give people the one link. So go there to register the BDU and go to the survey and we'll join the draw. We have a 10 license for all the attendings. We have a 5 license for the top 5 retreat. So you better to join that's the survey to get the license. Okay, remind you guys of that. Thank you.
Any other questions? If not, we can just answer. Yeah, just maybe one last question, then we can answer the rest offline.
Just a quick one. It's if I don't save it, like how long is the timeout?
If you do not save it, or so
Yeah.
after you save it, it'll stay there on your account.
No, I
Yeah.
mean if I forgot something like I didn't save it, go maybe time out the session or how long?
Yeah, so it's a cloud-based product, so whenever you lose connection with the internet, maybe your computer goes to sleep or a screensaver, that might cut the connection, so you want to make sure you save it.
Great, so I think we'll wrap up. Thank you very much to ACSIP for co-hosting this event with us, Sean and Leo organizing.
Just to add a few more things. So don't forget to sign up BDU, and then you can get the free join the draw. And as I mentioned earlier, all these slides will be sent to your email account. And even actually, we will record the whole session. So we will send out the link on YouTube, so you can actually revisit this whole session online. And also, as usual, we welcome your comments for future events. If you have any suggestions, what type of events you want ACSIP to help organize, send us an email. And we will, IBM events or not necessarily IBM events, right? So any idea you want us to find our members or resources to organize, let us know. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great weekend.